So today we will continue our making of the global world chapter, sorry, globalization, and in that today we will continue about the interlinking production across the countries. In previous class we studied about what is globalization, okay, and what are the factors which has enabled globalization, and next MNCs, role of MNCs, the benefit of MNC, okay. Now today we study about interlinking production across the countries. Now interlinking production, what do you mean by this interlinking? Yes, see, already I told you know that no countries in this world is self-sufficient in all the goods and all the things, all raw materials and all. So they need to have connectivity with all. But when globalization started, okay, the production which used to take place in the distant country or far away overseas country, that production has come in your own country. Means MNC, multinational company, the multinational company which was operating in their own country, now they are operating or expanded their branches in other nations also, other countries also. So what is interlinking production across the country? Means in other countries also. For example, you see Ford Motors, okay, Ford cars, you know, that is the American multinational company, but it has a branch in India. Suppose if you want to buy a Ford, not now, in 20 years back, what you have to do? You have to import it from the America, or any agency of that has to be here. Then they have to import, transport and all. But now what is saying? It plant, it factory has been established in India. They are manufacturing in India only. Okay, so this is nothing but interlinking the production. Now, why they have done so? See, it is not that in every country they have to establish their plant or their multinational company. They establishes or they start their MNCs only in those nations where there is a market for them, where there is a demand for their product. Suppose you go to a particular place and start your industry where there is no demand of such product. You go to Caribbean islands or African countries and start woolen industry. Will they buy? No one buy, because their climate is not cold. It is hot climate. But if you start a cotton textile there will be lot of demand. People buy more, use more cotton in summer and all. Okay. So the production should be as per the needs and demands of the people. Simply we cannot go and start industries anywhere of any. Okay, that is why the Ford Motors came to India. Okay, now see, Coca-Cola you take, it is an American multinational company. It also has branch in India, because India is a tropical climate. Our country's climate is what? Tropical monsoon type of climate. 3 to 4 months cold climate, remaining all are warm and hot climate we have. So that is why it has much demand in the Indian market. Okay, so they have their plant in various states of India. So like that, our own Indian multinational companies are also which are working in other countries. So in this way what happened, when the government of those particular state, okay, they adopted the policy of globalization, liberalization, what happened? These multinational companies started going beyond their own nation and they started establishing in those respective places. And yesterday we discussed what are the benefits we are getting from the multinational company, what are the benefit a multinational company is getting. Now next one is, what are the factors which enabled globalization, which made globalization to be very success. What are the factors due to which the globalization became very success? For the success of anything, there should be certain factor, no, certain features. Okay, for example, you to get first rank in the class, there should be something factor which you made you to get first rank. That you regular studying, regular coming to school, regular clarifying your doubt, going through very detail about each and every subject. Those are the factors which make you to get the first rank in the class. Like that only, what are the factors which has enabled, made globalization to be very successful? The first and the foremost is technology. Technology. The technology has played a significant role in the success of globalization. For example, our country, okay, we suppose we are using the local technology or the technology of our own country. Local technology means not the waste technology. Local means which has been produced, which has been invented and done by our own country. That is called local technology. Okay, so we are using that. But if we see that there is more sophisticated, more advanced technology in other countries, so if that technology we get, then we can have more better production of same similar goods or not. So this globalization successful because of technology. When MNCs I told yesterday, they bring mainly two things, technology and capital. When they go to any country, they do not carry the raw materials, they carry only technology and the capital. They do investment, that is foreign investment, and the new technology they bring with them which is not available in those region, country. So with that new technology they try to attract the market of that country. See, this every 6 months, 1 year, frequently we see various features comes in the mobile phones, various new technology they add which attract the customer or not. Why we are attracted towards any particular mobile phone? Because of its technology. That only because of feature nothing but how that feature is coming because of technology only So role of technology is there in that or not? That is why similarly the technology has played very much significant role in the success of globalization. Second one is information and communication. Communication we take. Communication. See, in a previous lesson of last lesson of geography, we studied about communication, transport and all. So we came to know what is the importance of communication, how well the communication system, how excellent the communication system, the more the development and growth in that particular country. Okay. Now, so if the communication system of that country or the nation is very advanced, then it will be very easy for the movement of those goods and all. Or see, nowadays any industry you take, any organization you take, any sort of work you take, they are depending on communication. See, we are now in school, you all students, school management and parent, they need to communicate with each other or not, especially in this COVID time. There should be very good communication among the students, teachers, parents, management. Then only we will come to know what is happening in school, how are the students at their home, what the problem they are facing, everything. Then how will you come to know this? Because of communication only. If there is very good proper communication channel, good channel for communication. Similarly, the communication has enabled or played another role in the success of the globalization. Okay, next factor is liberalization. Yesterday we talked about liberalization. See, liberalization means, what I mean by liberalization? Liberal means free, freedom. Okay, so earlier during 80s and 70s, there were a lot of restriction on the import and export of goods. There were a lot of excise duties, custom duties, import and export duties has to be paid. Okay, because of which we used to not get various products from other countries, limited. Okay, and only essential commodities only used to be imported. But when the liberalization has come, the tax barrier has been removed. Barrier is what? Difficulties. That only barrier, no? So what was the difficulties? That is barrier, tax. The tax was nothing but import and export. When it has been eliminated, removed, liberalization has come, then what happened? The flow of goods from one nation to another nation, it became very much more flexible. When there was no tax, the tax was removed, then more they can send. The traders, they can do trading in a large amount of goods. Okay, another benefit of liberalization, the prices of certain commodities will come down. When the tax will be removed, those extra amount will be going off, moving, then the prices will come down. See, in 2010, 12, 13, the price of the mobiles used to be very costly. But now, in less amount, 10 to 12,000, 15,000, below that also, we are getting very good mobile phones. Getting or not? Huh? Why? Because of this, all custom duties, tax barriers has gone, liberalization has come. The mobile phones of other countries are also coming in the market. So there is very good competition among various companies. So if they don't compromise with the prices of those mobile phones or any electronic goods or any goods, then there are lot of similar goods are present in the market. So which is comfortable, which is under the purchase of those consumer, they will go for that. Okay, that is why they try to maintain the prices of certain products. And as it becomes 3 months, 4 months, 6 months old, the prices comes down. Comes down or not? When any product comes in the market, there may be little high price. When slowly the technology changes, especially in mobile phones, I am telling, what happens? The prices become low or not? So liberalization has played a very important role in the success of globalization. Yeah, please.
So that import and export goods are there now. So the importer also and exporter also, you have told that tax is not means tax is not easy. So unlimited quantity of goods can be exported and imported.
Yes, very good. You can do unlimited, but but no one do unlimited goods. Okay, but they see how much demand is there in that country. Simply you cannot bring how much you want. No, you bring and dump. When no one is purchasing, you will face loss or not. As per demand only you bring. Okay, for example, you are there in your house. We are having rice or wheat for everything for cooking and all. How much you want, you cannot cook, no? How many members are there in the family? How much food is required by each member? That much only you cook or not? So like that only, as per the demand they import. Okay, if they can import a large amount, but it will be, they need to so many things, storage. For that they have to pay price or not, go down and all where they need transportation. That, see, liberalization has become, but transportation charges you have to pay or not? Labor charges you have to pay or not? Loading and unloading. Okay, packing charges, so many charges are there between. Though this was only the extra income which used to be added on the product apart from the present what is the normal expenditure. More than that, this was extra amount that has been removed. Okay, so it has made more successful for the globalization. Okay, because earlier various see, one best example you see Chinese products. 20 years back there were no much Chinese product in the Indian market. 20-25 years back, if you ask your parents, they may not say that they used to buy Chinese products. Only few limited products used to be there, not much variety in the market, but they used to be standard one. But when liberalization started, okay, what happened? The tax barriers has been eliminated. The Chinese product has been dumped into the Indian market because, and now why? Because of that only the prices are very less. Okay, if the tax duties and all will be more, then they may, those prices also, extra charges also may be added on them. Okay, now one example I will give. Suppose you go to buy a vegetable and all anything in the fruit mandi or sabji mandi, or if you go to directly to the field as a farmer, they will get less price, very little cheap. Get or not? But same thing if you go to a retail shop in the vegetables or shopkeeper, fruits and all, you will get more. Why? Because that person who has brought from that sabji mandi or phal mandi, he will add his transportation, his expenditure, everything he will add, and that and his own profit, then he will sell. In the similar way, what happened? This Chinese product, the liberalization came. tax barriers removed. So only the transport charges and all they have been added. The extra charges gone. So the prices has become very less of those products. Okay, and other things like say mobile phones, automobiles and all. Most of the automobiles, mobile phones, they are being manufactured in our own country because of this interlinking of the production across the countries. We are having their own industries in our India only. So because of which the prices is less. Okay. One more thing, the goods which are produced locally, okay, their prices will be less. Are available locally. You may be seeing in the market or anywhere which is produced locally, their prices will be less because of so other charges and all will be not kept on that extra charges. But as far you bring the goods and all, the prices will be increasing. Okay, na?